Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with the Darwin Cup with another season. I am on the call this time as we go into postseason action. Darwin Cup presents Tokyo against Czechia as the two worst teams finishing the regular season. Both one unexpectedly struggled and one very much struggled in the regular season. One of them was actually the top at one point, but decided, and the fucking thing is wrong. I meant to have it on the other side. Gotta keep forgetting to do this. Where's the visual? Okay, there it is. There we go. As we go underway, game one of the Darwin Cup out of 3 games. Will it take all 3? We shall see. The first time we did this, it took 2 games as LA swept the Bandits, the Wyoming Bandits, in the very first season. In the second season, who played? Can't remember who played. Oh, the Iowa Falcons against the Seattle Sea Dogs. As the Sea Dogs took it to 3 games and won the Darwin Cup. But let's see who will join them in the unfortunate lineage of the best of the worst team. Celebrini has a try in the center, cannot, as Stutzler goes the other way with it. Trying to find an open man, trying to center as well, cannot. Stutzler fires in the backhand, save. As Marchand gets it out. Marchand trying to dangle around, cannot. As Stutzler gets the focus, Marchand gets it back. Successful-ish, but couldn't get the puck again. Marchand still ends up has it again, but can't get anything with it. As Tokyo grabs it back, and as Lekanen has it up by the benches. Again, poked away. Not a lot of shots here in the first 5 minutes. As Lekanen can't shoot it as they're sticking away. Fiala goes after it. Let's see if they can do something. Shooting. Didn't see who shot it. And it's almost a break, but couldn't handle the puck as it keeps in. Shooting again. Gets by Wallstead. Shooting. Blocked by his own player. As McCarr gets it. McCarr skating it up. Cannot do anything with it. So sticks in the way. Went home to Getzel. Getzel trying to get around, trying to get in front there, shooting away out of place. As we get to a stoppage. Wallstead on his hands and knees, saving the puck. The threat analysis 39%, and it goes out. Kadri and Crosby in the circle. The attacking end for Tokyo, but they lose the draw as we go the other way with it. Letang trying. Good sticks for Tokyo. That's Getzel. Getzel gets past him. Crosby looking for some options. Doughty with the shot blocked in front. Didn't reach Wallstead. Oh, I forget who's in net. It's not Bennington. But he saves it. It's usually Bennington, but shooting denied. Sorkin. I forget. The first. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. It's only one. It's playoffs. I mean playoff mode. Minus Gog against Shen. As Sorkin will quickly cover it, and we go to another face-off. Minus Gog and Shen yet again in the attacking zone for Czechia. As they win the draw, Letang fires it! Saved by Sorkin. Lindholm going into Thomas. As Thomas. Back to Burns. Letang to Landeskog. As 1 minute remains. Shooting! Backdoor! Eriksson in the final minutes of the first period gets on the board for Czechia. A perfect pass. "1-0. For Czechia. To end the period. Well, unless someone can score within 30 seconds, we have seen that happen, and Tokyo's usually the one who does it. Stutzla getting around, cannot. As Boldy trying to get around, and that'll do it for the period. Thought it was going to be 0-0 at the end, but beautiful pass by, I believe, Landeskog. There's Sinek to put Czechia up 1. At the end of the first period, 5 on 5 shots, dead even. 11 hits to 8 favoring Tokyo. 1 minute and 55 seconds to 1 minute and 25 seconds for Tokyo. 80% passing to 89.9% passing for Czechia. 5-2 face-offs out of 7. Again, Czechia winning most, and no penalties so far in the game. Can Tokyo respond in this period? As they get the draw, and Getzel trying to center again. McCarr's right there though. Still has it for a bit, but Caulfield coughs it out and going in. Boldy shooting, denied by Sorkin. Montorn up to the brinket. All the way down. And icing. As we go to the face-off, McKinnon against Crosby. In the defending zone of Tokyo. Czechia wins a draw, but can't do anything as it goes wide of the net. The brinket trying to get it out, but Caulfield says no. As they now get it out. As Getzel has a bit of space. Has one man to beat. Blocked. There's the brinket. And a penalty on Tokyo. Interference as Malkin decides to push off McKinnon. Apparently that's a penalty according to EA, but the rules. Trocheck against McKinnon. Can they extend their lead? They had an opportunity, but Sorkin stood his ground. Letang to Marchand. At the McKinnon. No rebound attempt as Edvardson sends it. Burns to McKinnon. To Matthews, who got traded for Ovechkin Now he is not in playoffs. Well, the one that actually matters. With Finland, as he originally was on the Finland Eagles. Celebrini against Thompson. As we got 30 seconds. Good shot, but blocked in front. And they'll send it all the way down. Foley trying to reshore, but 5 seconds going. No score on the power play. But right in front. A sort of block shot could have snuck past Sorkin. But Sorkin saw it just in the nick of time. Okay, sir, I'm back. My mom is in there. I just don't like commentating when my mom's in the room. It feels weird. Anyway, back into the game. McKinnon against Malkin. The score stays the same. Then the Trocheck. As Wallstead's is it shooting and scores! Trocheck took the rebound, the bad pass, and ties up the game. A bad pass leads to a goal. We're tied. Here in the second period. As McKinnon and Malkin will at center ice. Let's see if Czechia can respond with the goal to take the lead once again in an empty net. This time favoring Tokyo. Let's see if Tokyo can can do anything on the power play. Can get the lead. They're first in this game, in the series. As McKinnon goes. The Captain McKinnon. Goes in the box. Eriksson to Crosby. Against Crosby. Eriksson wins the draw, but can't get it out. Shooting denied. As a stick is broken. As Eriksson will get the puck and get it out. Sanderson to Stützle. Getzel. And that will do it for the second period. We are all tied up after the goal by Trocheck. At the end of the second period, 9 shots to 11, reaching Czechia. 26 to 15 hits. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to 2 minutes and 54 seconds. 78.1% passing to 89.6% passing. So let me do some quick math. 17 face-offs, 13 to Czechia, and Tokyo the 4. As 2 minutes on the power play for both teams. However, the power play is not done for Tokyo. Let's see how they do on the rest of them. As they're currently 0-1. Or 1-0 on the penalty kill. Let's see if they can go 1-0 on the power play. As Stützle gets a bit of draw. Stützle shooting, cannot sneak it in by Wallstead. Almost got it there, but is denied. As Malkin again, trying to get the rebound, he does! Stützle takes the lead for Tokyo. Couldn't get the breakaway, sneak in, but gets the rebound off the Malkin shot. What a goal! Backhander just by Wallstead. Perfect rebound. Now Czechia needs to respond. The coaches are happy. On the bench. 22 seconds into the third period. Can they hold though? And take game one here in Czechia. As Crosby. At the Caulfield. Caulfield. On the McKinnon. McKinnon trying to get around him. Cannot. As Montour denies it. Getzel trying to do the same thing. Getzel up to Crosby. Crosby shooting. Denied by Wallstead, or the many bodies in front of Wallstead. And as Morrissey. Shot is deflected. As Sanders gets up to Matthews. Matthews back to Caulfield. Denied. On to again. Back to Crosby. Is Sanderson. Sanderson to Batherson. As Matthews gets it back for Czechia. Letang goes up. As a bit of a loose puck, but batted away from danger. As Stützle goes in. Batherson shoots, scores! Extending the lead for Tokyo. Up 2 with a 3-1 lead here in the third period. Again, Cole Caulfield with the assistance this time. A beautiful pass and right pass, Wallstead. Quick release. As thank God they can come back and do better next game, but we still have a lot of hockey left to play, not just in this game, but they have a whole nother game as this arena is dead silent. Getting the first goal doesn't always guaranteed to win. Again, we still have 11 minutes left in the period as Matthews doesn't have a lot of energy and was pounced by a lot of guys. As Thompson goes out. Faber. Try it in. Dowdy. Up to Gunther. They're going in. Thompson rings the bar. Almost made it 4-1. As Celebrini will get it out. Trying to get some new defenders. As the clock remains ticking. Celebrini going out. Celebrini. Shooting denied. As Stutzler to Edvinson. Edvinson to Shin. Lindholm to the Brinket shooting. Try to get the rebound. As Celebrini can't get past. Faber prevented a pass that could have been, well, very much could have been a breakaway. Under 5 minutes to go in the third period. Sanderson trying to get past the Fiala, cannot. Or at least on time, cannot. Fiala again. With the Montour shooting, Wallstead will save. 3 minutes exactly to go. Let's keep an eye on Wallstead. Prepare for him to move out of the net to get an extra skater. You have a lot of work to do. $16 face-offs win to 5. Yet they are down by 2. Stroke check. Sanderson to Montour. As they have pressure and whips it. Sanderson gets another try. Fiala also does well. Malkin back to Sanderson. Shooting! Denied. Pad save by Wallstead. Landeskog going in. Empty net. Boris Anderson shooting hits the bar. As Landeskog takes it back. The Fiala to Malkin. Malkin will shoot and score. Tokyo will take the first game. As that will do it for game 1. We'll see. Back to 30 seconds. As he has to get it again for Brinket. Almost put it 5. Ricardo McKinnon. McKinnon has a bit of a lead. Shooting denied by Sorkin. 13.3. I thought he was going to deke at the very last second put a backhander, but was denied. McKinnon against Crosby. The final 20 seconds to 15 as they're trying to put up one goal as it almost went back into the net, but Crosby will take it out. And that will do it for game one. Tokyo takes a one-game lead. They need to win the second one here, just that we'll jump into here just a second. It all really started when that pass broke the ice for Tokyo, and then Colt Caulfield scored on the power play. It all went downhill for Czechia. Let's see if they can rebound. Let's see if it's still... Okay, cool. Can Tokyo finish it here in their home rink? We've got Crosby against McKinnon. Montour. Up by the boards. McKinnon trying to find an open lane to pass it up. Does to Baldy. Baldy again trying to smother and pass. Doing a good job of it. Trying to get them stuck in their own end. As the Brinket brings it out. Brinket gets Almold upside the board, but Crosby still has it. Shooting denied by Wallstead. Wallstead again to Caulfield. And as Caulfield goes up to McKinnon. Cannot get a shot on. To Brinket. All the way to Getzel. Getzel gets side checked as he was trying to deke. McKinnon McCann shoots. That Stutzo says, "Get off me." Trying to shoot the puck. Rings it around, back to Stutzla. Back and forth, only one shot on so far. As Lindholm almost kept it onside, but cannot. As McCann have a 2-on-1 if they're quick. To Marchand all the way denied by Sorkin. Shen against Matthews. Faber denied. As a 2-on-1. Thomas shooting. Glove save. Wallstead. Shen against Kadri. Shen wins the draw. Taves with the shot. Denied. As Wallstead gives it up. Dunn gets it up the... I can't pronounce that name. I can't just forget how to As Byfield again almost had a rebound opportunity, but couldn't handle the puck. Kadri shooting again, another rebound opportunity. Loose puck, but they get it out. As Byfield brings it up, getting hit from behind. Edvardson. Back to Batherson. Shooting denied. Shekia. Again taking it back and forth. Low shots. Going through to Bison. Trying to get it up. Trying to squeeze it in. Cannot. As we got another bad turn away. But Wallstead is there as the shot was a bit weak. Under 5 minutes to go. Here's the first period. 0-0 is your score. Shooting. Hits the post. We stay 0-0. Montour again with a great block. I believe Boldy. Caulfield, that was the tank. No, it wasn't. I'm looking at the wrong player. Fiala. Going up. Back to Malkin. And an easy save by Wolfstead. 1:58 to go in the first period. 0-0 is your score. Crosby against Matthews. As Getzel. Trying to get it as Matthews. Big poked away by Sanderson. Because it back to Celebrini. Had to wait for Matthews to get back on side. Marchand with a shot. Denied. Sanderson couldn't pass it up. Shooting. Wade. Deflected. Again another shot. As that will do it for the first period. 0-0 is your score. A lot of great chances for both teams. As you're both picking down. As Tokyo trying to win this game for the Darwin Cup. And Czechia trying to force a game 3 to win it all. As we will just go into the second period. Crosby against McKinnon. As Crosby to Getzel. Back to Crosby. Back to Getzel. Shooting denied by Wolfstead. Crosby to the Brinket. The Brinket will dump it in. As McKinnon will go down ice. Has a bit of a step, is beating other people. Caulfield with a shot. Denied by Sorkin. A great setup by Czechia, but denied by the goaltender. There's Morrissey. Back to McKinnon to make McCarr. Gets bumped, but Boldy gets it back. And the fight for puck is loose. Shooting denied again by Sorkin. Steve to it against. Yes, he is. Ah. As Taves. Getzel. Trying to force his way in. Cannot. Celebrini as Stutzla gets it. Did not know how that was offside. That looked like it passed the blue line and he was still on. And okay, game, I'm not gonna question it. Let's go third. trying to defend for the puck. As Matthews. Back to Gunther. All the way to Thomas. As they just cannot get a shot on neither team as they'll dump it in. Back to McCann. Trying to set up, but gets expertly poked away and taken. Letang going around. Again, taken away. Getzel that's the same happening. It's just a takeaway spree. Davis to McCann. Shooting, denied, score! McCann jumps on the bobbling puck and buries it. As it once again, Czechia takes the one goal lead. A perfect rebound off of Sorkin. Right place, right time. Let's see if Tokyo can respond. Malkin against Kadri. Kadri wins the draw for Czechia. As again, the Malkin. Malkin gets tripped up, and it'll be a power play for Tokyo. They're 1-0 on the power play in this series. Let's see if they can do that and tie it up. As they do not have a lot of time like they did last time. Stutzla trying to do it again. Cannot as Letang. Sanderson keeps it in, but not for long. As there is Czechia bear right there. Malkin to Gensel to Stutzla. As Stutzla will take the charge and will get beaten off the puck. Sorkin. To Getzel. All the way to Malkin. That's Stutzla. That's taken by Kadri. Letang. Taking it up. Back to Stutzla. Crosby. As Getzel will shoot it. The Wallstead save. 21 seconds to go. That Stutzla got hit. Oh, got a really good hit on the Kadri. I thought he was getting hit. Thomas against McCann. As Czechia wins the draw and will kill some time. And that'll do it for the power play. Still 1-0. Czechia. The bigger shooting cannot get it past Wallstead. As Batherson again trying to get the rebound. Cannot. Burns gets it and out of the zone. What a great style of goaltending by Wallstead. As the breakable shooting denied. As Morrissey will take it back. Nearing the end of the period. Fans showing him to shoot, but he couldn't. And that'll do it for the second period. As Czechia is up 1-0 going to the third, trying to extend this series to a final third game. as we'll go to this period now. See if Tokyo can respond. Getzel shooting denied, but as there's players in front. As McCarr. As a strolling puck goes out. The Brinkett shooting. Wallstead will save. Crosby gets McKinnon. Sanderson. Lamontour. His stick breaks. As he's off to get a new one. Back to Caulfield as they have the time on their side. Shooting denied. Montour. Going in, avoiding the broken stick. As McCann. To McCarr. All the way more says Caulfield. That's a bit of a step. Denied by Sorkin as he sticks it away. McCann trying to center it, cannot. As Thompson gets up to it. To Malkin. Back to Malkin as they cannot get anything done. McCann with the shot denied. Thompson will ring it around. They got some tired defenders. Attain to McCann. Montour. As Tokyo gets it to Taves. Not Toes. Taves again poked away by McCarr. This is not the time. You're getting it poked and going back and forth so quickly. As McCarr back to Thomas. Thomas trying to get a break, but he was out of energy. The team back to McCann. As they try to get set up. Shooting! Denied by Wallstead. 7:36 to go in the third period. A one-goal game. Again, Czechia looking to force this to game 3. Stützle against Matthews. As Doughty with the shot. It goes up in the air. Trying to shoot it. Cannot go wide. Batherson again. Has it. As Wallstead will save it. 6:31 to go. Here in the third. Stützle against Matthews. As they get pressure. They win the draw. Shooting cannot. As Matthews gets it to Celebrini. As they will get it out. Faber. As Sorkin will stop at 5:05 to go. Stützle against McKinnon in the defending zone of Tokyo. McKinnon will win the draw. Shooting denied by Sorkin again. Stützle against McKinnon. Morrissey again. Hits Stützle, but pops out onto a friendly. As Doughty again. Trying to get it. Cannot. That's a good hit. Off to Stützle. Stützle running out of energy though. as he gets slew-footed a little bit. No call. Lindholm to Fiala. Fiala. Trying to go around, cannot. Whitefield gets it back though. Weak shot. As we have less than a minute to go. As Tokyo trying to tie this game up. As there's no goaltender on the other side. As Landeskog shoots, misses the puck. And again, McKinnon again misses. Under 30 seconds to go. It gets poked away again. Landeskog. Shooting again, goes wide. 10 seconds to go. That shoot is blocked by his own teammate. Czechia will force a game 3. With a shutout. For the Darwin Cup, you're going to our next game. In the second year in a row, we have to go to a third game. One mistake changed the tide. As we'll go to that game. Back in Czechia. This one is all for all the marbles. For the best of the worst teams. Winner takes all. The first game, Czechia had a decent start, then it all fell apart in the second and third period for the 4-1 loss. Then the next game, Czechia was all over it, banking it in on a huge mistake by Sorkin, looking to shutout lead or win. But let's see who can prevail in this game. To Brinket, to Getzel. Sanderson. As we have a penalty off rip. Sanderson interference. Czechia is 0 for 1 on the power play. 1 for 2 on the penalty kill and the series. As they'll get it out and get it past a defender by Burns. As McKinnon will get it up using his wheels. Back to Matthews. Matthews with a shot. Denied by Sorkin. Then Martian back to Burns. Gets away. Martian again backhands it. Denied. Letang. Then Matthews. Denied. As We get out of the box and another power play. Unfulfilled with no goals. McKinnon to Matthews. Trying to shoot first like they did in game 1 and 2. Well, they're the only one that scored in game 1. Edvinson trying to get around, keeps it in. Montour with a blast, scores! Tokyo takes the lead. First in game 3 with a blast by Brandon Montour. Striking early. 104.3 miles per hour. Passing Wallstead. And into the net. Having Tokyo up 1. Unfamiliar territory for Czechia as they have been scoring first in these contests. As Kadri going back to Batherson. Stutzla go up to Gunther. Happens in the Gunther. As they're trying to get another goal quickly. The pad the lead in the first period. Edvinson going up. Cannot get a shot on if they're sticking away. As Faber. The Lekanen trying to find an open. Looking again. Bunch of bodies in the front as the puck gets passed around. And another good shot. As Byfield shooting, sticked away by Wallstead. It's being tossed around to Brinkett. At the tape, shoots again. Crosby tips it in, getting Tokyo in the lead by 2 now. Here in the first period, as Sidney Crosby tips it in. Not a good period for Czechia. And not a happy coach on the bench. As this crowd is against silent. Landeskog against Crosby. We have about 5 minutes to go. As McCarr will pick it up to McCann. Landeskog by the boards. It's picked off by the Brinkett, I believe. There you get to. As Devin Taves goes. As they try to one-time it, cannot. McCann. Shooting! Glove saved by Sorkin. And has saved 6 shots out of 6 so far in this game. Still a lot of hockey to play. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first period. As we'll take another stoppage. Matthews against Stutzla. There's Lindholm. And Gunther. Can't get it past. As Czechia goes on the attack. Shooting Lindholm doesn't come close to Sorkin. Under 5 seconds to go. And now, oh my goodness gracious! That did not beat the buzzer. That was so close for having a goal. But the buzzer went 0 before it crossed the line. We are still 2-0 as we go into the second period. Czechia has to respond and respond quickly to get back in this game. As they win the draw. Caulfield. The Crosby. As not Malkin. McKinnon. To the Brinket on the attacking side. Can't get anything, can't find a lane. That Checker will take it the other way. Ball toward the Crosby. As McCarr. Directly to the Brinket. McKinnon will get it back for Czechia. Now he did Chocek. Chocek almost had a bit of a step, but couldn't handle the puck to get past the two defenders. McKinnon. The Taves. As he passes, gets picked up by Ersenek in the favor. As Carter shoots, scores! Kadri putting Czechia on the board. He cut the lead in half for Tokyo. As Matthews against Stutzla. To see if they could do it again to tie this game up. Matthews with a shot. And again trying to sneak it in. Cannot though, as Sorkin will take it. Celebrina again has it. Sorkin will cover. 10:39 to go in the second period. Czechia finally on the board. And cutting the lead in half. They still need some work to do to tie. Matthews wins the draw. Shooting! Denied! As it goes all the way out. And icing on Tokyo. Matthews against Stutzla. As Stutzla wins the draw for Tokyo. It's pinned up by the boards by the penalty boxes. As Matthews tries to pick it up, cannot. Babson passes to Stutzla, but cannot. Letang had an opening. Again denied. Everton again. Taking the puck, Bird take it away. As back to Buchanan, back to Matthews, who's still on the ice. Shooting! Denied by Sorkin. Batherson out of gas. As Letang takes it. And Matthews to Buchanan. Ersenek fires! As Sorkin will save. 5:09 to go in the second. As Kadri against Malkin. Montour. All the way to Fiala. Fiala. Not ring it around. As he gives it to Lehkonen. Lehkonen again. Trying to shoot it. Cannot get a shot off like again. Lehkonen. Morrissey. The Kadri. As they can't get it. Kadri there. Ersenek. As Montour now gets it back for Tokyo. Tokyo. Again back to Morrissey. As we go back and forth a lot. Morrissey shooting. Can't get the rebound. As nobody was home. Crosby. Denies the hit. Getzel gets it out under a second to go. They can't get their shot off as the second period comes to a close. The final, possibly 20 minutes for the Darwin Cup. Or will Czechia will tie it up. And we go to overtime. As we go into the third period, a one-goal game. As Boldy gets it out, rings it around. He's Sanderson trying to get it up to bring it back to Montour. Montour shooting as a loose puck, but nobody can get to it to bury it. As we stay at 2-1, shooting deflected. Boldy tried to get it up, but Crosby was there to take it back. And Crosby. Back to Getzel. To Sanderson with the shot denied. Morrissey again. Try the center, cannot. Shooting. Goes up. As Sorkin will spot it and cover. 16-5 shots. $15 saves in the game out of 16 shots. Matthews against Stützle. Faber with the shot denied by Sorkin. Doughty to Stützle. Stützle gets hit before he could shoot it. Marchand to Matthews. Batherson to Taves. To Doughty. Trying to get past the fence. Passes over. To Batherson. Gunther with the shot. Stützle couldn't get the rebound as he was past the goal line. As Matthews. Shooting. Loose puck. But nobody there to bury it. As shoots to the Batherson. Batherson shooting. Denied by Wallstead. As his game stays 1-goal lead. Denying the insurance goal. As we're under 10 minutes to go. Or under 9 minutes, I should say. As Fiala shoots denied. Goes all the way out. And icing. 8 minutes to go in the third period. Czechia running out of time. Kadri to Stutzla. Kadri gets picked off with Shocek. Fiala trying to get it out. Well, get it up to an open man, but cannot. As Czechia gets it out. Lindholm with Shocek. Again back by the Bears. McCann all the way to Letang. Letang tried to shoot it. But it was bumped off the puck at the last second. Desperation mode coming in for Czechia. As Malkin is bumped off. As Celebrini keeping onside, shooting. Denied. As another goal, and they score! A awkward, bad, not so good giveaway by Sorkin ties the game. What was he thinking? As he saved the initial shot, but the rebound. Arisadek ties the game. Happy coach on the bench gives them life. Two minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third period. We are tied up. New game. As Thomas trying to get one, cannot. 2 minutes to go. Caulfield with a shot. Denied. He's going to keep it this time. As a costly mistake by Sorkin. Boldy trying to get it up. Cannot. Well, stopped. Under a minute to go. As this place is rocking. Down 2. Down 2 at the start of the first period. Now tied. Batherson trying to get it in. If a team can get a late second goal, it's Tokyo. Shooting denied as Sorkin will stop at 20.7 to go. Here in the third period, all tied up. As I think this is the first time that the Darwin Cup has gone into overtime. For not just for the final game, but in any of the games, as we're going to go to OT. The end of regulation. Next goal wins. Czechia has all the momentum from that last goal. As McKinnon against Crosby. Next goal wins it. Wins the Darwin Cup. The best of the worst as we have a breakaway immediately, almost. As Getzel was a little bit too slow. As Boldy. As the Brinket will take it away. But Getzel. McCarr. I thought that was going to be a trip. Was not. A good hit. But sent it all the way out. At the reset. McCarr. Can he get it up? Yeah, McKinnon can. As Boldy goes to the McKinnon. Shooting. Scores! Celebrating! Ends it for Czechia. The comeback complete to win the Darwin Cup. A hard-fought battle between both teams in 3 games. Harrison Eck will win the Calder. As the cup is being presented. The first game, game 1, they got brutal. A 4-1 loss. Game 2, they locked it up with a shutout victory. Game 3, they started out rough in the second period, in the first period. But came back to a 2-goal deficit and won in overtime in quick fashion. As Wallstead will hang it up. Got a shutout. Letang is next. I wish they would show you the stats of each player that holds the cup. Is up next. Gotta get Celebrini, come on. Sinek, okay, the 2 guys that saved your fucking got the first goal and the tying goal for Czechia. As that will do it for the Darwin Cup. As Wednesday. Oh, this is new. This is new. I've never seen this one. Come back to us on Wednesday when we go to the real playoffs as round 1 begins. Let's see what teams, I forget which teams are facing here. as Italy takes on Belarus and France takes on Berlin in round 1.